Don't know who needs to hear this, but you do not have to forgive someone in order to heal. So this is a spicy subject. It's like a 10 out of 10 in the chili peppers on a menu. And this message goes out to those people who have experienced trauma as a result of other people. So before we get stuck into this topic, because we are going to be talking about trauma, just want to invite you to take a moment to find your breath, to feel your sitting bones in your seat, to take a look around the room, and to be intentional about watching this video. Make sure that you feel grounded, that you feel resourced, and remember that you can turn off and pause this video at any point. That being said, now going to continue with this topic about how we don't have to forgive people in order for us to heal from what hurt us, from what or who hurt us. There's this massive misconception out there that forgiveness is required for healing. And I'm talking about this topic because I literally just saw something on social media that made my eyes roll about how we can choose to forgive people and that this will free us from our pain, and this will essentially just make us a better person. And I read something about how we can choose not to be a victim, and the whole post really riled me up the wrong way, because I don't think that if we choose not to forgive people, that places us in victimhood mode at all. I think that this kind of spiritual and moral narrative that we have to turn the other cheek and that we have to forgive people for what they have done to us is extremely concerning. And there is definitely plenty of places where, well, all places, we don't ever have to forgive somebody that has hurt us. So of course there might be times in your life where of course you want to forgive somebody who hurt you. Perhaps they've reached out to you and they have spoken to you about that they're sorry, they've made an apology, they've made the changes that you want to see, and now that you are reforging that relationship, and that's all well and good. Go ahead and forgive those people, because relationships are very important to healing. However, when it comes to people that have hurt you either intentionally or unintentionally, and this has caused your nervous system to go into survival mode and to go into a traumatic state where you feel unsafe, you do not need to forgive those people in order to continue and to be continue on your healing journey and to feel healed. What if, instead of forcing yourself to think that you have to forgive people, and that I see it with clients that say, I've tried to forgive them, I would really like to forgive them, I just can't forgive them, and they're turning their insides out thinking, what's wrong with me, because I cannot forgive this person for what they've done. And I go, well, okay, like, how would it feel if you actually don't forgive that person? How would it feel if instead you didn't override all of your feelings of anger and pain and upset, and you didn't try and minimize those feelings by forgiving this other person, because you think that in somebody else's eyes, or in society's eyes, or in spirituality, that will make you the bigger person? What if actually you were okay, if the peace that you were looking for from forgiving somebody actually came from you allowing yourself not to forgive those people? And that doesn't mean that you have to continue to carry all of that anger and all of those maybe unpleasant emotions and tensions. By all means, we can work through all of that, especially somatically, and through talking about what happened, voicing what happened, and moving through the body with that anger, but understanding that all of those unpleasant feelings are valid, and they've also you're also experiencing them to help protect you, and to help you with your boundaries. Like when we feel anger, it's because somebody is pushing our boundaries, or something has pushed our boundaries, something or someone has taken advantage or has abused and neglected us, and this is not okay. And so it's a healthy response to feel anger, and we do not have to forgive people in order to find peace. The peace can come from you allowing yourself not to forgive. That doesn't mean that you spend your entire life angry or being malicious or vindictive towards that person. Perhaps you'll never ever speak to that person or see that person again, and you can move on from your life, but you do not have to forgive them in order to feel healed. And I just wanted to share that message today because it came up in my social media, and really, I feel like it is not helpful for people to feel like it's the only way for them to heal. So I hope this message has landed as it was intended. My name is Donna Louise, and I am a trauma-trained somatic practitioner, functional breathwork coach, clinical EFT practitioner, and a trainee counselor. And I help people to get out of survival mode, restore their nervous system, and reconnect with themselves again. If you are looking to find support on your healing journey, or if you have any questions or any comments or any thoughts about this video or any others, please go ahead and pop them in the comments section. Pop your questions down there. I love to read people's questions, and then I can make a video in response to that. Or you can click the link in the description and learn to work with me one-on-one. Thank you. See you soon. Bye.